Well, I guess they lied to us. I'm sure you guys have heard the news already, but it is all kicking off, ladies and gentlemen. It is all kicking off. The man of the hour, the beautiful Gojo that is right before your eyes right here, is soon to be releasing on Global. Yeah. Remember when they said chances are they won't drop them in January, but subject could change? Well, that subject has changed, and he is going to be dropping on the 22nd of January. Obviously, with the half anniversary characters, they are splitting them up. You're not going to get them all in one, so it's going to make it a little bit more tougher on what you want to do, on who you want to go for, in terms of, you know, Gojo, Toji. I'm also going to mention Geto. Gensho technically falls into all half anniversary. So that is happening. Yes, I'm not kidding you. Global, prepare yourself. Free to play, it is our time. If you're free to play, I know that we've been waiting for this Gojo. I know I have been. And yeah, our time is practically here. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm literally about to get cooked right now. There's me thinking my supports were going to hold it down while Gojo is kind of kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, but need his ultimate, so let's kind of get that ultimate out and ready for the next turn. Okay, well, we lost our... Well, speak of the devil, and he appears. But let me just get this one round done. I'm just kind of grinding out the... forgot the name of this mode, but yeah, just gaining the materials. But anywho, it is official. So initially I saw this from the community to say that on the 22nd is when the hidden inventory arc begins. If you guys don't know, that's pretty much solidifying the beginning of the half anniversary content, aka Toji, Geto, and Jogo. So he's kind of in the back, just hiding back there. I don't know if you guys can see him. So that kind of initiates the start of it all, and then a moderator basically just claimed out and said, yeah, starting from the 22nd of January, they are going to be starting with the half anniversary content early on for Global, of course, and they are starting with Gojo. Gojo is going to be the first character, 22nd. So if you've got whatever summons at the ready, now is going to be the... Well, I say now. The 22nd is going to be the time. I've got around about 38k. I'm currently running the Todo event. I'm hoping I can potentially shoot for 40k before Gojo releases. But yeah, I really thought it was going to be more near, not next week, but the week after. So that was my plan. I was like, okay... Because technically speaking, boys, we still got 2 more characters to release, right, before the half anniversary. So I'm just like, okay, 2 more characters to release. We've got 2 events. I've got time to grind up over 40k. I should be good. Nope, Gojo's going to be dropping in a couple of days' time. Yeah, so that, I mean, I would say that sucks, but like, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is, of course. So that is what is going to be happening. I've seen a few people say that they've got around about 30k. I've seen a lot of people mention that they've got over 30,000 cubes. So that's, yeah. I want to say you're going to have a fair shot. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Because the rates on this game are horrible. They have still not added pity. I've seen also a fair few people comment being like, oh, I'm not summoning until they drop pity, which is a valid choice. I'm not going to lie, that actually might be the smartest choice. Because if you guys don't know, word on the street is, I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, but apparently the Team Gojo and Toji, for the half anniversary content that Global will be getting in a couple of days' time, starting with Gojo, of course, eventually they get thrown into the general pool. So on JP, at a later time, well, I'll say a later time, very soon, I would say, because of course the Shibuya arc is about to start. Yeah, apparently they're going to be added in the general pool. So if we get confirmation on Sunday, because obviously the Shibuya arc livestream will be happening on Sunday. If we get confirmation like the fact that they are in the general pool, I might have to reconsider on my look on Global in terms of if I want to actually go for these characters. Because again, we have to maximize our choices. We have to make sure that we're you know, perfectly lined up for what's to come next. And I like the first anniversary being the half anniversary content for Global, of course. You know, actually, no, I don't want to put that on auto because I don't want to screw anything over. So we'll just do this. There we go. I will also mention the memory cards, because with the Gojo releasing, there should be a good amount of events happening. I will say during on JP, the half year anniversary events, there was a lot happening. I will say it is way more Oh, sorry, there was way more to do for this hidden inventory event. Like a lot more to do with the event, so there was a lot of resources to be gained. So I'm just going to quickly nuke this stage, and then we'll get on with what's to come with Gojo. Because of course we should get additional story, and then we'll get a fairly good sized event, I will say. And then that will solidify the beginning. So then that will run into February. I don't know what the plan is going forward with the last two characters, because if you think about it, with the remaining two general pool characters to be added at a later time, because they're being extended and not being released before the half anniversary content, it makes it so that the general pool being updated is getting delayed even more, unless they update it. Unless they update it and then throw in the other two characters the minute that their banner leaves. But it kind of sucks on the wait time, I will say. So I'm gonna drop this, I'm gonna drop this, take off that. I'm a nuke with my boy Gojo. And also, as you can see, he never leaves the field, so this is a bit of a W. Alright, Gojo. His ultimate always lags me, man. Oh, there it is. Okay, actually, that's kind of... Okay, that wasn't as bad as my lag. Gee, my eyes, man. God damn, Gojo. God damn. Alright. So, yeah, so obviously, just a quick little reminder. I mean, I'll go through this kit once we get closer to the release, and I'll level him up a little bit more, get him stronger a little bit more when I do my full-on showcase. But, like, with the first skill, again, combination of melee and taijutsu. Melee is doing the most, 125. Jujutsu doing 95. But this one pretty much taunts the enemy. You got a 35% chance. Can I rack that up? No, I can't. It's a low chance, but I mean you can make it so that he's the focus fire. So this can come in handy. And on top of that, fills the ultimate skill gauge more quicker than the other skill. So you want to kind of make sure you're utilizing that, because that works extremely well with his passive. I forgot to mention his characteristic: critical hit is performed, increases own damage. This is the second skill is a buffer, so you get attack immunity, increases own damage by 30%, and then increases Jujutsu damage special by 5%. You can rack up the own damage. So while it increases own Jujutsu damage special is active, change skill into curse technique disclosure, so it increases damage. So basically you have to apply it twice. You apply it twice and you can maximize on that increase of damage output. And then the third skill is basically good for damage, but it decreases the enemy's damage. So this is, again, a huge debuff to take less damage. And then the ultimate is just a bit of a nuke. At level 1, it's at 1000 already. So, like, yeah, so this is just an AoE nuke. Obviously, with the auto skill, grants immunity attack for self for 2 turns, increases own damage by 30%, and then increases own Jujutsu special by 5%. So this pops off at the very beginning. So you want to basically capitalize this initial skill as well as the passive if you can with the first skill, just to kind of provide your team with that protectiveness. That's what I typically go for. Outside of that, you then start buffing yourself up and start getting those damage flying in. In terms of the memory card, this is the pay to win one. 29 across the board, HP is at 21%. Basically, this is more effective for the yellow typing as it specifies. So when the ultimate skill is activated, increases damage dealt by 85%, get it to LB3, 90%, and then LB1 at the start of the turn. If own ultimate skill gauge is full, increases own break damage by 20%. So this is actually fairly, no, this is very, very, very solid, again, for the yellow typing in particular. So that's solid. So the next two are free to play. I actually utilize this one. This one will be given through the event, so 26.60 across the board. So pretty much what this does is all your allies get a damage dealt increase of 10%. And this is, you can use it when you're using the command skill or ultimate skill, and then LB1 you can increase all allies ultimate skill gauge charge rate by 10%. At times you have seen me use this in my videos, so I do utilize this. It's helpful in terms of just, you know, that ult support as well as giving that slight little damage increase. That's kind of what I use it for, more for the ult charge up. And then the other one that is free is You Crying. 21 on the taijutsu, 31 on the jujutsu, HP is 20%. So basically this one will increase your jujutsu damage by 65%, and then your LB1, when combo ultimate is activated, increases own jujutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns, up to 1 time per turn. So a bit of a unique one. This now has a little bit of a combination stipulation on its skill card. I don't ever use this, to be honest, but you could technically make good use of this, to be fair. You know, jujutsu damage increases 65%. Do your ultimate combination, so that way you're leading into your next skill with that extra 20% popping off, and that's on for 3 turns. So Yeah, I don't ever use this though, but you could capitalize on using this. To be fair, yeah, it's not terrible. So pretty much that's what we got cooking up. That is what is lined up. January 22nd. Mark your calendars. Teen Gojo will officially release on global, and yeah, Yellow Typing will be getting a fantastic character to come. So there's